How ironic it is that I'm filming a growing up ugly video while looking so gorgeous. Yes, I recently dyed my hair blue and I'm a huge fan of it, which is like insane because it was actually a huge fail if you saw my other video. But it somehow turned out really good. And like no offense to hair professionals, but I'm like the best hair professional I've ever seen in my life. Great way to start the video, right? Really on a positive, self-loving note. You know, love yourself. Be proud of yourself for the little things that you do. This is good because it doesn't expose my, you know, forever bottom tracksuit. Okay, and my Christmas shoes. Okay, fine. If you guys insist, I will get more ready. Hold up. Are you happy now? Are you happy now? Now that I've lost my comfort? Oh, these are cute. Meher, I might take these. Today's topic is kind of a big one. It's kind of a big one that I've been thinking about doing for a really long time. It's called
Growing Up Ugly.
Have you grown up ugly? Did you ever grow up hearing, oh, you're too fat, you're too skinny, you're too dark, you're too pale, you're too shy, you don't talk enough? And when I say ugly, I mean physically ugly. I'm not talking about ugly from the inside, because honey, hunty, that would take a whole different video. Damn! So I'm gonna talk about my experience, what it was like growing up ugly, and I will be including all the pictures so you can see that yes, as gorgeous as I am right now, I was not always like this. Roll it!
Hello, Sage and Sahar here.
We're gonna sing Bit on It.
Bit on it. Yeah, so now it's a Neopets song, and
It's called Bit on It.
Rocks! Neopets, and this is our tribute to you. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Everybody's trying to hack my account. I wanna kill them, but I know I can't. Sometimes I need to listen to my Neopet talking. I need to count on it and say, bit on it, bit on it, bit on it.
So basically I had a lot of insecurities growing up, and I'll admit most of our insecurities growing up usually revolve on what people just keep telling you, the information that people feed you, mostly family, or whether it be people in school or things like that. I'll admit people in America were pretty soft. I've noticed people in Pakistan have a really aggressive humor, you know, like they'll straight up like they'll be like, oh kale daro to their friends, you know? And I'm like, what the like, at least the racism in America was a little bit more subtle. For example, I'll never forget, there's this one thing I will never forget this girl told me. She was a mixed race woman, her name was Cheyenne. And Cheyenne, if you're watching this, like you really shaped a lot of my insecurities. Thank you very much for that. And basically what she told me is that, Sahar, like, your skin color, it's not white and it's not brown, like I'm as brown and beautiful. She was brown and beautiful because she was mixed race, of course. Mixed race women are beautiful. She's like, it's not black. It's just gray. She's like, you're gray. The color gray. And I swear for my whole life that has stuck with me. That's why I always do a lot of blush. Or I used to do a lot of self-tanning as well, you know, sitting in the sun for hours and hours, just trying to get rid of that gray, which was hence my natural skin color. I mean, as Desi people, you know, we do have a different color of skin compared to other people. We definitely have a different color skin. I mean, calling it gray really did hurt my feelings. I think I was in the 4th or 5th grade at the time. So it's not that it even hurt my feelings, it's just that it really stuck with me. And up till this day, I still remember it. Otherwise, yeah, you know, also I was an athlete as well. I was a professional swimmer. So I had a really buff upper body because I was a swimmer, and I had broad shoulders and kind of a weird shaped swimmer body, right? So that was something. And I would get really tan because, you know, in America, we don't really care about the sun. We just go out and we do our thing. And I would play out with my friends. I would do tennis. I was a part of the marching band. So I, you know, would be doing my marching band stuff outside. I would get extremely, extremely tan. I would be outside every single day for like 3 months. So you can imagine how tan I got. Like, I will show you pictures of the tan lines. It is insane. So when I would come to Pakistan from America, they'd be like, oh my god, oh my god, you know, she looks so black. And yeah, and I also grew up wearing glasses. I didn't actually start, like, I've had bad vision my whole life. I can't see shit. When people wear glasses, people's image of you completely changes in their mind. And that's also, you know, the different aspects about growing up ugly per se. Right? So you get that teasing, you get that insecurity of, you know, one day wanting to look nice and just thinking, oh, I'm gonna grow out of this. So basically what happened to me, I stayed ugly for a long time. It wasn't until 7th grade when I moved to Texas. So moving to Texas was a huge shift for me because I spent my whole upbringing in West Virginia, 12 years. And so moving to Texas was a big culture shock for me at the time. And I had no friends. So I was in 7th grade, that prepubescent, you know, age where it's really difficult to learn how to make new friends and you're just really shy. And I was already really shy growing up. Like, my mom used to order stuff from the menu for me because I was so shy. And so basically when I came to Texas, I had to realize that if I'm not beautiful and confident and just exuding some sort of energy, I'm sorry for my phone, I'm going to turn off that ringer in a second. A lot of people are messaging me telling me how cute I am. They just posted a cute selfie on Instagram. Follow it. So I wanted to exude that sort of confidence, right? And I realized the only way to make friends in a whole new culture environment, you really got to put yourself out there. So I started wearing contact lenses, which ever since then I have been wearing them. I'm wearing them right now. That's when I was upgrading. I started straightening my hair. I started wearing like black eyeliner, you know, like Kajal, straight up, because I didn't know how to do makeup. And back then no one really knew how to do makeup anyway. So I'm talking about like 2008, 2009. Makeup was not really much of a thing back then. And so like the places that I grew up were mostly white. Right? Obviously, I grew up in West Virginia for 12 years, then Texas. So AKA the whitest of the whitest, most conservative Trump nations in all of America. That's where I grew up.
I think I would probably get along very well with Putin.
All the leadership positions and all the teachers' favorites and all the friends' favorites and the most popular kids in school are the blonde white people, the blonde cheerleaders. Always blonde. Blonde is key. She can be Mexican and have blonde hair, and she'll still fall in the category. I should have dyed my hair blonde. I would have had a lot more opportunities. And so as soon as I started exuding my confidence and, you know, making my appearance a little bit more satisfactory in my own eyes, then I started really advancing, actually. Like, I don't know if I can't say if pretty privilege is a thing. You guys may agree or disagree, and I'm really curious what you guys have to say, and I need to do more research on it, but I have heard a lot of this term flowing around called pretty privilege. But I started getting a lot of leadership positions. I started getting a lot of awards, like, oh, the most spirited girl, and, you know, things like that. And my academia was good. So, you know, you just really, the more confident you are and the more benefits that you receive from that confidence, it's just going to cause you to be even more confident and make you strive to go even further. Which is why when people go through ruts in their lives, or people go through like things that really affect them in a bad way, it can sometimes take them into like a never-ending cycle of just downhill. Your glow up, the glow up that you want or the glow up that you think you've achieved, that doesn't happen until your glow up happens from the inside. Okay?
Nice.
When I say that, I mean like you really need to focus on changing your mindset first before you can actually even really focus on the outside. Okay, fine, work on your outer shell, put on some eyeliner, straighten your hair, put on some nice clothes. Sure, steal your sister's clothes while you're at it too. Sorry, Myra. Will not fully be able to exude that self-confidence, and no one will be able to even see it until you fully feel that yourself inside. When I was younger, I always avoided mirrors. I was really ugly. Like, I never looked in a mirror, ever. It was not really a thing. I never cared about my appearance. If someone was taking a picture of me now, I'm like, suck it, you know. But back then, if someone took a picture of me, I'm just like... I was even really ashamed of my name. I mean, I guess this goes back into the racism thing where I need to make a separate video on. But I was just really ashamed of the name Sahar, whatever. And I just really wanted my name to be Anna. I literally told my mom multiple times. I was like, change my name to Anna, please. Like, it was really sad. It was really sad. So moral of the story, young people, do not be discouraged because you have no idea how much time and effort and Photoshop people use on the internet. So like, I know we're seeing all these models that are all just gorgeous, but you know, you have no idea how much Photoshop and how much effort and how many hours they take getting ready with their stylists and how much money they have to actually throw on that type of shit. So don't compare yourselves to people like that. It's unrealistic. I don't follow any accounts of any gorgeous girls. I'll say that freely. See, and they make me think, like, why can't I look like that? Why can't I be that skinny? Well, I love food. That's why. They are showing you a different lens of what their life is actually. So do not compare yourself to people like that. I'm saying it with my chest. Seriously. You need to learn how to be engaging and interesting enough that you find yourself interesting. It really doesn't matter what other people think. If you like dragons, who cares? I don't like dragons, but if you like dragons and if you like them so much, and if you're really passionate about your love for dragons, then babe, I'm willing to support you. I'm still willing to be your friend. It takes time. It takes time. It's not easy. It's been a journey for me, myself. I mean, you've seen the pictures. I was definitely not a cute. I mean, I wasn't the worst in the world, but I got it my whole life that you're ugly, you're black, you're gray, you're too fat, you're too skinny, you're too muscular. You know, I got it my whole life. So, you know, no matter what level of ugly you were, a lot of you guys can at least relate to some of this for sure. This is just about growing confidence, you know? It really, really doesn't matter what you look on the outside. I mean, okay, that was a lie. It does matter because pretty privilege and, you know, people treat you differently when you're ugly. Sorry, I lied.
Don't care, still don't care. I don't care.
But it doesn't matter what other people think about you as long as you are satisfied with yourself.
Hey, I don't care.
You have to just kind of think of it in the sense where it's all for you. You know, you're not doing this for anyone else but yourself. You're doing this for yourself because you want to have confidence, and looking good causes confidence. Whenever I have exams or whenever I have papers, my friends, they would show up like in their sweatpants and they're like, you know, Starbucks coffee and be like, let's take this SAT, beige. And I'd be showing up in my blazer, in my swag, in some heels, full face of makeup. Let's take this SAT, girl. I'm gonna take it like a professional because when I look good, I feel good. When I feel good, I'm confident. When I'm confident, I'm able to do the things that you get my point. On that note, my beautiful ladies and gentlemen, whoever is watching this, I hope I could give you guys some sort of advice or insight into, you know, growing up ugly, which we all have probably grown up ugly. I'm going to say a good 90% of us. The 10% of you can go piss off. But thank you for watching. I hope some of my tips were helpful. So don't compare yourself to anyone. Be yourself, no matter how ugly you think it is. Someone out there is going to find it beautiful. Take care, my loves. Like and subscribe as always. Thank you.